Yo, is the market in trouble? We finally had a down week. It was a up and down week. Are we in any type of trouble? Let's talk about what the signals are on the charts. It's stocks, it's hip hop. Let's go. Yo, this is Stocks and Hip Hop. Thank you for coming back to the channel. I truly appreciate you. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to get all of the future content that comes from yours truly. Like I said, Stocks and Hip Hop, the only place you'll find these combined, and I'm going to prove to you every single week that these two have been together. But yo, the problem that you have right now, I'm getting ready to fix that with ease. If you have been looking to learn how to read stock charts and learn it with simplicity, as well as learn it with up-to-date information, then I got you. This is your series for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe. This is what we do every single week. And plus, towards the end, I will give you my thumbs up or thumbs down for a great entry into the market. Now, speaking of the market, we had our first down week in a while. But before I get to that, let's talk about the hip hop lyric from this week. Yo, we are going back to 2008. All right, 2008, the Clipse on the Re-Up album. All right, Pusha T. He gave you the line, a young stock market, put money in your pocket. Yo, I'm telling you, stocks and hip hop have always been together, and I'm going to prove that to you every single week. But let's get into what happened for this current trading week. All right, S&P closed at $5,123.69. Closer look at things. All right, we've got our defined uptrend. We've already discussed multiple times. Make sure you go back and look at the other videos on how we've tracked to where we are at right now. We've got the cup and handle pattern that has played out, and we've got the breakout confirmed. Now, we finally had an indecisive week. All right, so what in the heck does that even mean? Closer look at things. Zoom in. We have a doji candle. A doji candle is an indecisive candle. So just think of a tug of war with money. All right, that's all it is right now. Up, down. Traders are not in agreement on where the price action should be at. But usually when you see these, you're going to see something happen here. This is going to be either a continuation signal for a move up, or this is going to be a reversal of some sort. So we have to be able to get confirmation with the next trading week. This is going to make a lot of people mad because they don't have the patience. They don't have the patience to let things play out and tell them the direction that it wants to go. And right now we are in an uptrend. So do not ever fight the trend. Do not think you're the smartest guy in the room, that you're going to beat that trend, because you are not. And I'm going to tell you that personally, because I've lost quite a bit of money thinking that I was that same person. So let's talk about what our price targets are right now. Where can we go from here? Price targets. Obviously, we have a price target of the highs, right? Whenever you're at record highs, your price target, your high side target is going to be your high. So our high side target right now is around that 5,200 area. We want to see if the market can get back to around that 5,200 area. Downside target is going to be the low end of things, where we recently broke out from, and this is going to be that 5,000 area. So upside target right now is 5,200. Downside target is about 5,000. Let's go ahead and keep that moving. IWM is next on deck, and IWM closed at $206.83. In family, as we talked about this multiple times, we've always discussed about how we want to get that close above 200. We finally had that close above 200 last week. And we've also indicated in the prior weeks on what we needed to see in order for this to continue to go. And we need that strong close, check, and we have continuation, check. And this is also an indecisive candle. This is the same doji that you've seen on the S&P. So what the heck does that mean? Yo, let's get our price targets right now. Price targets right now is 210. Remember, we said that 210 was the resistance, and we want to see a close above that 210 in order for it to keep going. And if it does get that close above 210, we have a target of 220 waiting, and it's going to get there very fast. So upside target right now is 210. Downside target is a retest around this 205. You can see that last time before it fell, it made this candle here, which is a shooting star. And then now we finally had that close above. So a 205 test is what we would like. And you can see this week it's also tested around that same area and rebounded. So we will have a close above 205. Then we have a great chance of revisiting that 210 area. IWM is checked off the list. Next, we have, you know what it is, family. We got the Dow Jones. Dow Jones, $38,722.69. Cup and handle is played out, and we can see clearly that the trend has been intact. We are not worried about anything right now. The worst case scenario that can happen with the Dow is a retest around that 20-day moving average, but we're not there yet. We're going to get to something here. Yo, what's going on with what the price action is happening right here? We have this Hangman candle, and then all of a sudden we had a down week with the Dow. So, yo, where can we go from here? Let's talk about it. Let's get our price targets. Remember, we always have 2 price targets because we do not know where the market is going to go. We just know that the market is going to move. And those price targets are, we have 39,000, right? So that 39,000 area is where we've recently seen resistance at. So we want to revisit for the upside target of that 39,000 area. Downside target, keep it simple, family. You can see where we broke out at, and we've had a test in the past with this candle, and that is at 38,000 area. So 39,000 is the upside target. 38,000 is the downside target. Finally, what we have here is the Nasdaq. Nasdaq, bring you up. What you got to show for yourself? 18,018 cents. $18,018.45. Zoom in, and we see we had our uptrend respected. We talked about in our last video how the uptrend usually respects the distance between that 20-day moving average and the actual price action. And we've seen that that distance has been maintained quite easily. So I'm not worried about anything because the uptrend has been upheld, and we've recently tested those support levels on those breakouts and held up. So, yo, where can we go from here? Let's get our price targets for the Nasdaq and then wrap this one up here. Upside target is, we just made a new record high around that 18,500 area. So that's where our upside target is. Upside target right now is 18,500. Downside target is a retest around this 17,500. That is because we've had 1, 2, 3 candles test around that area before. We recently broken out and stayed around this 18,000 area, but if we do fall, as we can see that we had the momentum to the downside, I expect for us to test around that 17,500 area and uphold that area in order to make sure that the trend is intact. So let's go ahead and talk about what we have for this wrap up. All right, we have 2 indexes right now showing you some indecisive action with the S&P and IWM showing an indecisive candle with the doji candle. Doji candle right now, like I said, indecisive, just showing a tug of war with the money. And then we have both the Dow and Nasdaq showing that they had down weeks and that they have retested their lows. So all in all, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down? This right now is a thumbs down. Only reason why is because we are not near support levels. We want to be able to be closer to those support levels so we can have a better entry. So we keep things simple here. What I teach you is to get in near the support levels, and that will give you the best defense for your money. And since we are not there, that is going to be a thumbs down entry right now. All right. So let me know what you're listening to in hip hop. Let me know some hip hop quotables that you also have for stocks, investments, money, whatever it may be. Throw that in the comments. We can have that conversation. We can finish the lyrics because I know I am a lyric database like no other. I know hip hop. So let me know what you have in the comments. Throw that in there. And as always, when we wrap things up here, we always put the focal point back to your health. While we talk about finances and we talk about hip hop and all of that, I love all of that, but none of that means a thing if you're unhealthy. So please make sure you take care of yourself. Your health is truly your wealth. Take care of yourself. Get your exercise. get your water, all right, and spend time with people that you love. These are 3 things that I prescribe as medicine every single week. Please do these things and you will see a drastic improvement in your life, all right? And we'll catch you next week. I appreciate your stocks and bars. New episodes are coming, I promise. I promise to you they're recorded. I just haven't had the time to get them out, or should I say haven't allocated the time to get them out, but they're coming, all right? So I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you next week. Oh yeah, check out the rest of the videos. Peace.